What if I told you that an old coin sitting quietly in a drawer or forgotten inside a collection could represent one of the biggest changes in British history? Welcome back to Coins Explorer, the channel where we uncover the hidden stories, fascinating history, and real collector value behind some of the world's most interesting coins. Today, we are exploring the remarkable 1969 British 50 new pence, a coin that introduced a completely new chapter in the United Kingdom's monetary system. At first glance, it may look like just another old coin, but its unusual seven-sided shape and historical importance have made it one of the most recognizable British coins ever produced. Millions of people once carried it in their pockets without realizing they were holding a piece of history. Whether you are a beginner, an experienced collector, or simply curious about rare coins, this video is packed with facts you won't want to miss. Stay with us until the end because we'll discuss its history, design, rarity, collector value, and the truth about whether your coin could be worth more than you think. Let's begin this exciting journey into the incredible story of the 1969 50 new pence. The story of the 1969 50 new pence begins with Britain's historic decision to modernize its currency through decimalization. Before decimal currency, the British monetary system was based on pounds, shillings, and pence, a structure that had been used for centuries but had become increasingly complicated. To make calculations easier for businesses, schools, banks, and everyday shoppers, the government introduced a new decimal system based on 100 pence to the pound. The 50 new pence coin was released in 1969 as one of the first major coins preparing the public for Decimal Day in 1971. This large denomination helped people become familiar with the new currency before the complete transition officially took place. Its introduction marked one of the most significant financial changes in modern British history. The coin quickly became an important part of everyday life and demonstrated how thoughtful planning could help an entire nation adapt to a new monetary system. Today, it remains an enduring symbol of that remarkable period of change. One of the most fascinating features of the 1969 British 50 new pence coin is its unique seven-sided shape, technically known as an equilateral curve heptagon. Although it appears unusual, every side is mathematically designed so the coin maintains a constant width, allowing it to work efficiently in vending machines and coin-operated devices. The coin was struck in cupro nickel, an alloy made primarily of copper and nickel that provides excellent durability and resistance to corrosion. It has a weight of approximately 13.5 grams and a diameter of around 30 millimeters, making it much larger and heavier than the modern 50 pence coin introduced later. The edge is plain, giving the coin a clean and distinctive appearance. Because of its impressive size and innovative engineering, the 1969 issue immediately stood out from every other circulating British coin. Even decades later, collectors admire it not only for its historical importance, but also for its exceptional design and technical achievement. These characteristics have helped make the first 50 new pence one of the most iconic coins in British numismatic history. The 1969 British 50 new pence coin is admired not only for its unusual shape, but also for the powerful symbolism found in its design. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II created by Arnold Machin, one of the most respected sculptors of the 20th century. Around the portrait appears the traditional Latin inscription identifying the Queen as the monarch of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms. The reverse displays the seated figure of Britannia holding a trident in one hand and an olive branch in the other, symbolizing both Britain's naval strength and its desire for peace. This iconic image has represented Britain on coins for generations and remains one of the country's most recognizable numismatic designs. The denomination new pence and the value 50 are clearly displayed, reminding collectors that this coin belongs to the period before the wording was changed to 50 pence. Every element of the design reflects Britain's rich history, national identity, and artistic tradition. The seven-sided shape adds another layer of uniqueness, making the coin instantly recognizable even without looking closely. Together, these artistic features make the 1969 50 new pence a favorite among collectors worldwide. Many people believe that every 1969 50 new pence coin is worth a fortune, but the reality is more interesting. Millions of these coins were produced for circulation, so ordinary worn examples are generally worth only a small premium over face value. However, coins preserved in brilliant, uncirculated condition are much more desirable and can command significantly higher prices. Proof versions struck specifically for collectors are even scarcer and often sell for much more, depending on their quality and original packaging. The value of any coin depends on factors such as condition, rarity, demand, and whether it has unusual minting characteristics. Professional grading services can increase buyer confidence by confirming authenticity and assigning a recognized condition grade. As interest in British decimal coinage continues to grow, collectors frequently search for high-quality examples of the first 50 pence coin. While it may not make every owner wealthy, it remains an important historical collectible that represents the beginning of Britain's decimal era. For many enthusiasts, its historical importance is just as valuable as its market price. One fascinating fact about the 1969 50 new pence coin is that it was Britain's first seven-sided circulating coin, a design that later inspired several other countries to experiment with distinctive coin shapes. Despite its unusual appearance, the coin has a constant width, allowing vending machines and coin-operated equipment to recognize it accurately from any angle. Another interesting detail is that the wording "new pence" was used only during the early years of decimal currency before being replaced with 50 pence. Because of its large size, many people who remember using the coin still describe it as one of the heaviest and most impressive coins in everyday circulation. The coin also marks an important transition in British economic history, representing the country's move toward a simpler and more modern monetary system. Today, it serves as a reminder of a major national change that affected every citizen. Collectors often enjoy comparing this large original version with the smaller 50 pence coin introduced decades later. These historical and technical details continue to make the 1969 issue one of the most talked about coins in British numismatics. More than half a century after its release, the 1969 50 new pence coin continues to attract collectors, historians, and coin enthusiasts from around the world. Its importance goes far beyond its face value because it represents the beginning of modern British decimal currency. Every coin tells a story, and this one tells the story of a nation embracing change while preserving its traditions. The combination of Queen Elizabeth II portrait, the timeless Britannia design, and the innovative seven-sided shape creates a collectible that remains instantly recognizable. Whether discovered in an old collection, inherited from a family member, or purchased from a coin dealer, each example connects its owner with an important chapter of British history. As more people become interested in coin collecting, demand for well-preserved historical pieces continues to grow. For this reason, many collectors consider the 1969 50 new pence an essential part of any British coin collection. It remains a remarkable reminder that even everyday circulating coins can become treasured historical artifacts over time. The 1969 British 50 new pence is much more than a piece of metal. It is a symbol of innovation, history, and national identity. From its groundbreaking seven-sided design to its role in launching Britain's decimal currency system, every detail makes this coin worthy of attention. Whether your coin is a circulated example, an uncirculated treasure, or a proof issue, understanding its history allows you to appreciate its true significance. Always remember that condition, rarity, and collector demand determine its market value, so proper storage and careful handling are essential. If you enjoyed discovering the fascinating story behind this historic coin, Don't forget to support the channel by liking this video, sharing it with fellow collectors, and subscribing for more exciting coin discoveries. Here on Coins Explorer, we uncover the history, value, rarity, and hidden stories behind remarkable coins from around the world. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next amazing coin adventure. Happy collecting, and may your next coin discovery be your most valuable one yet.